I don't know what's going on. I can't chat as myself in this one. That's really weird. It's only let me doing it in that form. That's fine. Okay, we'll take it as it comes. We'll take it on the run, baby, because that's the way you want it, maybe. Just waiting for it to kick in. That's good. Everything's good. Welcome back, everybody. We are here. All right, let's try this again and see if you two. Did my headset just give out? Someone say something.
Hello.
Okay, that was weird. It sounded like it disconnected the headset, but then it didn't. Why can't I sort by song? Jesus Christ, this thing. I want to sort by artist, but it won't let me. So we'll do it the hard way. I wish I was using OBS for this, but I can't because OBS will not let you guys hear the sound. And now this isn't loading the goddamn music. What the fuck, God? What have I done to you, God? Hang on, I gotta reload Apple Music. Am I signed in? Yes, I'm signed in. Where are all my songs? All right. See, this is the thing. See this light? It suddenly cacks out because it's taking forever to load the goddamn playlist. There are other ways to do it, and I will do them. Hang on. So aggravating. So aggravating. Anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead. It's not doing that. Shimmer, that's the starlight. I don't want the starlight. I want my songs. Can I have artists? What the fuck is wrong with this goddamn page tonight? Okay, songs. Now load all the fucking songs. An error occurred. Try again. You don't say an error occurred. I'm watching you be an error right in front of me. You stupid fucking... I don't understand why it's doing this. And I can't share audio from the application. That's the problem, right? So hang on, let me see what I can do. Stop sharing screen. Share screen. Entire screen, no audio. Window, no audio. Brave tab, no audio. So let me try something. Hang on. I have a crazy idea. I'm going to open up Google. See if that works. Hi, Beans. You are so cute. Yes, you are. Everyone knows you're cute, Beans. Oh, wait. Did it load more music? No, it stopped. Okay, so let's go to Google. Let's go to my songs. Let's sign in. Continue. Just continue with my password. Like, it has all this stuff that it wants to do. Like, here, use your pass key. Do this, do that. And it's like, hang on. That is the goddamn password. Are you kidding me? I just used this fucking password. Why is it not doing that? No thanks. Don't update. Sign in with my email address. Continue. Let's just sign in with the pass key. No, I gotta fucking... You know what? I'm fucking someday I'm going to find all the asshole hackers who have caused us to have to live in this fucking 18-step verification world that we all get to live in now, where everything involves having to fucking like sign in, take a picture, scan a QR code, fucking give a genetic sample. Like, this is insane at this point in time. You know what I mean?
No, it's aggravating after a while, and it's like,
dude, I just had to take a picture of myself to be able to sign into my goddamn thing. Like, how stupid is that? Okay.
That's crazy.
Now. And it's still cacking out at E for some reason. How the fuck did I do this last time that I was able to play the music to you guys? I did it like this. I know I did. I know I did. But it's not working. So I need to think. Give me a second to think. There's no way, because Restream won't let me share a screen that isn't musical. And for some reason, it's not loading all my music into Apple Music for some reason, which is really weird. That is the strangest thing. it's like just cacking out, and it doesn't normally do that. Hey, this is exciting live bullshit, isn't it?
Yay!
Well, at least I can type as myself now. Sorry, everyone. Technical. I don't know why I'm typing it. I can say it. Sorry, everyone. Technical difficulties. The internet is not cooperating with me. Give me a second. I'm going to reload the page. Okay. Now I can see all the albums. Okay. Let's see if I can find the Crystal and the Shimmers album. Is it loading it? What was the name of the first album again? We Are Glitter, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's not putting them in alphabetical order. Why would it do that? That would be helpful. No, let's just randomly put them all in everywhere. Well, actually, sorry, no, it's off of this. Ah, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay.
Cooking with Crisco now.
No, certainly cooking with natural gas, and that natural gas is the fart in my ass. All right. Let's see if this works. You hear it?
No.
I'm sharing with audio. How can you not hear it? Stop screen sharing. Share audio. Apple Music web player. Share. Okay. And you don't hear this.
No.
No.
I'm at a loss.
Because you got it set up the way you had before.
Yeah. This has worked many times. Why is it not working this time? Hang on, wait. I figured out why. Ha ha ha, I'm stupid. Guess what I am? I'm stupid. It's only letting me share Brave tabs, not Chrome tabs. Because we're in Chrome. We're in Brave. Okay. So let me go here in Brave. All right. Hang on. Fuck. I'm going to get this bullshit. All right.
I have faith in you.
All right. Well, that makes one of us. Okay. We've got this here. This is what I want to be sharing. Let's get everybody into nice positions.
Love that cover art for, I can't see it, but it's right next to second row far, I guess, my right, the angel.
Yeah, that's Black Wings. All right,
Interesting.
so hang on. Where is what I want? It's going to be down here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Can you hear this?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, let's start over. Finally, after almost minutes, let's start listening to some music for reactions. Let's go. Is the level good?
Yeah.
City lights flicker, the night turns cold, fear in the streets, silver and gold, voices tremble, hearts on the wire, but you walk in like can fall, but you tear through steel like it's paper walls. Beast of burden, no hero of light, carrying hope through the broken night. Hands that can crush, but choose to save. Gentle giant in the tidal wave. When the floor drops out, you stand your ground and turn the whole world around. Silver in the dark, stronger than steel. Every heartbeat says you're real. When the walls fall down, you're the fire inside, and we burn in your silverback shine. And when the storm starts breaking, you're the calm, no faking. Every cry needs a voice like you. Every road needs a force like you. Silverback shine, light up the night. Lift us high when we've lost the fight. You're the drum in the chaos, beating time. Silverback shine, silverback shine. You've got power and grace. You hold the line in a world gone gray. You're a neon sign, burning bold through the fear, one of a kind. Silverback shine, silverback shine. Silverback shine, the city believes. You tear down walls, you break the thieves. You're the thunder that rolls when hope's gone blind. Silverback shine, silverback shine. You've got iron and heart, you lead the way, turning night into golden day, burning fears through the dark. You redefine. Silverback shine. Silverback shine for us tonight.
All right, Connell, what'd you think of that?
It was fun. I was.
Okay.
It kind of the entrance very 80s. The lyrics was straight to the point. Very, this is where we're at. This is what we want. This is what we're gonna do. It was very clean. Great song.
So the story is that in the campaign, Coco's character Samson, who's a beast lord, turns into an ape, a big silverback, like a were ape type of idea. Was at the concert when they were having a charity concert. He was at the concert with his girlfriend's kid, who she just left him to go back to her father, the father of the kid. Gets attacked by this villain they fought before, who's going to try and rob the thing and hold her hostage. And he just has enough. He turns into the ape guy, jumps up on stage, bonks him on the head, knocks him out, and then helps up the singer. Then 2 days later, he wakes up to find out that she's on the radio talking about how they needed this second track, and this is the song she's made about him. So this is the whole idea that it ties into it. Now, we've discussed the Doc. Sorry, I never got your feedback on that. Go ahead, Doc. What'd you think about it?
Yeah, Dan.
Doc, sorry, Sergeant. Jesus Christ. You people just have fucking names and not titles? Sorry, Sergeant Dan.
Oh no, it was great. It was great I played the game. It was a great introduction to the song during the game, and it pops. It's fun. It is an 80s bubblegum pop hit, and it's enjoyable.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so I've talked about how in the story, their first album, they can't redo any of the material from it because it's being held by the record company. So in their later stuff, they have to do all the materials. But this charity album, this charity 45 with the 2 singles, they can redo. So we already did the Light the Night remake, and I played that for you guys last time. This is the Silverback Shine remake. So a little different.
Hmm.
It's got some different vibey going to it there at that point in time. I don't know. I think it's pretty interesting. Hang on. Stop your nonsense. There we go. All right. So what do you think of that? Which version do you prefer?
This one had it. You got the band's maturity in it.
Okay. Well, it's because it used that right. So in Suno, we have personas, right? And there are three different personas for this. There's the Crystal and the Shimmer's persona, there's the Rain Demir persona, and then there's the Shimmer persona, right? And each one has its own sort of prompt of what to sound like. So when I do stuff with Shimmer, it's going to try and have that more developed sound. So that's what you're referring to. But
Right. And again, because you're doing this for your world, for the role-playing games you're streaming online, it is good to see that progress of the band. You know, it's good. The first one has more of a pop to it. They're young, they're hungry.
Yeah.
They're you know, especially when she hits that really high note in there. Okay. And that's what you get out of that one.
Right.
And I kind of like that one. That hungry, I'm going to get this deal. I'm going to be a pop star, a rock star.
Sure. Okay. Connell, what do you think? You seem like you're talking to God right now. So what's going on?
Well, for a proper Irishman to find somebody worth talking to, he's forced.
It's a well-known fact that to find his equal in conversation, an Irishman is forced to commune with the Almighty. All right, Father, I'll ask him. He says, quit changing the fucking subject and answer the question.
Between, I like them both. I don't have anything negative really to say to either one of them. They are definitely the level, if it's not the level of maturity between the two, and it's whose personality is shining through more than the others on this one.
Right.
I think it's just what mode are you in?
Fair. All right. By the way, side note, Blackbird has now had 961 views with 48 likes. We hit the number one album so far. And Bayou Saints is now at 293 with 15 likes. And for some reason, a bunch of Spanish people have found my channel.
Bayou Saints?
But you haven't heard any of the Bayou Saints stuff?
But nothing.
Well, my good man.
We're going to have to listen to Bayou Saints.
Well,
we're going to have to listen to some
in the
Bayou
middle of this, taking away. I'm just.
Oh no, that was it for Crystal and the Shimmers and Shimmer. Let's go to Bayou Saints. All right. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tracks. Would you like to go through all 10 tracks, Connell, and listen to some swamp rock?
Sure.
All right. We'll start with the first song on the album, which is called Black. Well, this isn't the actual playlist. Let me look at the playlist, and I'll make sure I play them in the right order. Hang on. Oh, wait. I can go back and do it. What am I doing? I'm stupid. Stop that.
Ow.
Black Velvet Voodoo is the first track on the album. So let's listen to Black Velvet Voodoo.
Oh, yeah.
Secrets that your soul will need. Smoke and bourbon, midnight heat. One kiss of fire, and you're on your knees. She spins the cards and the dice don't lie. You'll sell your soul just to hear her sigh. danger pulls you in. Eyes like midnight, voice like smoke. You'll wear her love like a choking rope. She calls your name and the night turns black. You walk away, but you're crawling back. Black velvet voodoo, burning sweet. Chains of magic drag me deep. Black velvet voodoo, I can't break free. She holds my fate. She's killing me. Cross my heart, cross your soul. One drop of blood and she takes control. Her hands on fire, tongues ablaze. You'll drink her venom and beg to stay. She laughs like thunder when the storm rolls in, and the night begins where your sins have been. Cards on the table and the spell's been cast. Your first mistake is gonna be your last. Black velvet voodoo in my veins, sweetest poison, sweetest pain. Black velvet voodoo, take my soul. She's got my heart, she's got control. Black velvet voodoo, drown me deep. Chains of magic, no release. Black velvet voodoo, I can't let go. She owns my face. She owns my soul.
All right, so that's the title. That's the first track off the album. It's not the title track. The title track is Bloodroot Revival. But okay, so what do you think of that?
Oh, Southern metal with
Uh,
Delta blues.
Yeah, that's swamp rock though. That is 100%.
Yeah. The good amalgamation of those two.
Yeah.
Now, what's the story behind the band?
So okay, so it's set in. They're from the town of Saint Louviers, which is basically my New Orleans for the Zenith universe.
Yep.
So New Orleans exists, but New Orleans is like the safe place for muggles. You know what I mean? It's like where the mundane think they're encountering voodoo. Saint Louvier is voodoo, right? So in the Guardians game,
Mystic Mirage.
Mystic Mirage is from Saint Louvier. Okay, and there's all this. Like, there's a whole bunch of posts on the Patreon about Saint Louvier. So their whole thing is that they're a Cajun swamp rock band singing about voodoo and singing about where they're from, which is Saint Louvier. So you liked it, Connell?
Oh yeah, same energy as let's say Sammy Hagar, guitarist with Clark Gary Jr. or Gary Clark Jr. something like that.
I was
Absolutely, just
for the
fan-fucking-
guitar. I was trying to get Hendrix. I was trying to get a strong Hendrix influence on it.
Well, that's fair because I think it's Clark Gary Jr. It sounds like Hendrix on a guitar.
Clark Gary. Don't know this guy. Gary Clark Jr., American guitarist and singer. Yeah, okay, I can see that. There you go. Okay, cool.
He does a cover of "Come Together" that is just bloody beautiful.
All right, we're gonna listen to the title track next, which is Bloodroot Revival. All right, ready?
Go.
Down by the bayou, where the cypress lean, moon like a halo on the water sheen. She light the candles, black smoke rise, whispering prayers with the devil's eyes. Got that rosary hanging around her neck, but her hands full of fire and the saints don't check. Bloodroot revival, burn that sin, wash my soul in the swamp again. Bloodroot revival, lay me low, take my body, but don't take my soul. She danced in the shadows, skirt like flame, calling on spirits, calling my name. A shadow bourbon, a kiss of smoke, a vow in the dark that you can't revoke. Got that crucifix hanging against her skin, but the gospel she preaching got a whole lot of sin. Bloodroot revival, burn that sin, wash my soul in the swamp again. Bloodroot revival, lay me low, take my body, but don't take my soul. Ain't no priest gonna hear you cry. Share. This here's the gospel of fire and desire. Kneel down and pray in the mud.
I just want to know what wrestler's entrance music is this, man. Anyway, what do you guys think of Bloodroot Revival?
It's funny that you said that because the first song with the Black Velvet Voodoo Doll.
Yeah, Black Velvet Voodoo.
I'm like, if I was a pro wrestler, I want that as my entrance one. That's funny that you said this. This one was amazing. It makes me think of that horrible Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, Hard Target.
Yeah.
The only thing that can make that movie better if it was just this soundtrack.
All right. Doc? Yeah, Sergeant Dan?
No. My jam always has been that blues rock, Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Johnny Lang, Archangels. And this just hit, both these songs hit it on every level. I mean, just ripping guitar, heavy blues beat. Okay. I want to, whenever you do a Saint-Louvier game, I want to play a character whose entire theme music is this.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
All right.
that's fair.
All right. Fair. Okay. The next one's called Chains of Midnight, or Chains of Midnight. This one has had very, very positive reactions from people. Like, I've actually gotten comments from people who listen to the album who have been like, dude, this fucking song. Like, for some reason, they really like it. So let's see what kind of effect it has on you guys. Chains of Midnight.
Neon bleeding on a bourbon floor, smoke in my eyes, sweat dripping more. She leaning close, say my name so low, whisper like a prayer from the mouth of woe. Leather tied and her eyes like knives. You feel that cut, you feel alive. Chains of midnight, wrap me tight, pull me down in the devil's light. Chains of midnight, that sweet voodoo, tie me up, 'cause I'm bound to you.
The distorted guitar, man. Oh,
Hands like fire on my guilty skin. A little more pain where the sin begin. Every kiss tastes black and sweet. Every promise sound like a heartbeat. She dragged them nails down my back so slow, and in that dark, I let it go. Chains of midnight burn so hot, lock me down in the love I got. Chains of midnight, that voodoo true. Take my soul, I'll give it to you. Say your prayers, baby. But pray to me.
All right. What do we think of Chains of Midnight?
Damn.
I'm starting to think I need to like create the lore around this band and make the guitarist and know who he is, because I'm starting to think like this guy is considered the greatest guitarist in the Zenith universe at this point.
Yeah.
Mm.
And he's probably sold his soul to the devil in order to get it.
Oh, there was definitely a Crossroads deal. Definitely.
The song makes me think of this movie that just came out called Sinners.
I haven't seen it. Yeah.
I liked it. I would absolutely would love to see the woman he's talking about.
Well,
because I have a few images in my head that would just,
you talked about the fuzzy distorted guitar. It's nothing, especially in the softer parts, without the rhythm section.
Oh,
The drums and the bass just has that ripping blues. I mean, grab you by the throat and just shake you up.
All I'm saying is, for me though, that guitar, that fucking distorted, almost warbly guitar, that's humidity as far as I'm concerned. That's just like telling me the humidity of the bayou at that point in time. All right. Next song's called Hellcat on the Loose. Hellcat brackets on the loose. Let's see what you think.
She rolled out of Louvier, fire in her eyes.
So the whole point of that song is to give the crazy bitches something to dance on the tables to at their show.
It kind of reminded me.
It's a stripper song.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's not like a pro stripper song. There's other
Right.
songs there that would be way more for pro strippers because they understand the the fucking sultriness of it and things like that, and the heat, the swamp heat. This is just for my psycho girlfriend loves to get all the attention in the room, so here's a song she can fucking dance on the table to like a maniac at the bar. Like that type of idea. Anyway, go ahead.
Lyrically, it reminded me of Sammy Hagar.
Yeah.
Just the speed. Definitely that, and it was a Theory of a Dead Man, Bad Girlfriend kind of felt like a little bit with like a southern rock twist to it.
Okay.
Great. Just, I mean, once again, do you have her number? Does she like fat guys in a trench coat? Because damn.
Oh, there's one coming. It's gonna kill you. It's like the third to last song. Golin's gonna murder you. Sergeant Dan, any other comments, or shall we move on?
Go to move on. That just rip roaring. Yeah.
All right. Next one's called Leather Magic.
Oh my. There's the Hendrix right there.
Black smoke curl on a blood red floor. Candle burning, you want more, more, more. Cross on her neck, beads swing low. But the prayer she whisper, baby, don't save your soul. Heat on her breath like a gospel curse. She gon' bless you good and then make it worse. Leather magic, voodoo flame. Say your prayers, but don't say a name. Leather magic, like your will. Sweet salvation in a midnight thrill. Whip crack loud like a church bell moan.
Leather Magic. That was Leather Magic. What'd you think of that one?
You remember in the scene in the Highlander where the hooker comes in and she goes, "Hi, I'm Candy."
Of course you are.
Yeah, exactly. That's the intro song to that scene. Just playing.
Well, I would never even dream of stepping up to Queen's soundtrack on that. But yeah, no, I like that song. It's very yeah. Connell, what do you think?
Yeah, that's the you walk into a bar and so entrance to the bar is in an alley, dark wood bar, just all it has is whiskeys of different types. You got, a couple of women dancing on a stage, smoky as fuck. And the rest of your night is just gonna be what the fuck did I drink when you wake up the next day?
All right, we're halfway. We're at the halfway point. Next one is called Black Magic Vengeance.
Very Dr. Voodoo.
You spill blood in Lou VA shirt. Blood gon' answer. Fire in the cypress, smoke in the rain. Sky split red with the devil's name. You took her love, now you take her hate. Chains on the roots and a twist of fate. Who calls the storm? She do, she do. Who breaks the bone? She do, she do. Black magic vengeance, hear that cry. Blood on the bayou, oh, saints gon' die. Black magic vengeance, one don't pray. Swamp gon' take what you stole away. Drums in the dark, heat on the floor. Hoodoo written, the blood on the door. You made a promise you couldn't keep. Now the grave got roots and the roots run deep. Who burns the sky? She do, she do. Who makes you cry? She do, she do. Black magic vengeance, strike that bell. Heat rise up from the gates of hell. Black magic vengeance, pray don't run. Judgment fall when the roots undone. She got the storm on a short black chain. And baby, she just broke it. Blood for blood and eye for two. Swamp don't sleep, it coming for you.
And that's it. You dead now. You gone. Bad news, Shad. You done. I love the lyric. Now the grave got roots and the roots run deep. Like that just fucking chills me every time I hear it. My skin just goes, whoa, you know. All right, go ahead.
Oh no, that just this whole album just pounds. I mean, it just grabs you by the throat with that bluesy attitude. You know,
Mhm.
like you said, you just feel the humidity of the swamp just coming up and wrapping you up.
I agree with that. Connell, what's God telling you there?
I'd love to take a crack at that for karaoke.
Wow, that'd be a hard one.
I don't mind. I do songs like that for karaoke already.
Okay, well,
I would have to listen to it and practice it like at least a month or 2 months before I actually give it an honest go. But
can your
that's-
karaoke? Do you have a bar you go to? What do you do for karaoke?
I go to a bar. They have contests at least every 2 months, like Bartonville Talent. I do second. So I won first place, but normally second place because there's always somebody that just blows me out of the water. Just the nature of the
Mhm.
creature, I guess.
Yeah.
But I do. I mean, yeah, I'll do Fuel. I'll do Fuel songs, but that style, that grr,
Yeah, that
Is-
grit.
that yeah. It'd just be fun as hell to take a crack at.
Well, if they're ever willing to let you bring your own music track, and
Yeah.
I can rip the stems and take the audio, the vocals out, and just give you
Yeah.
the music. Anyway, next one's called Swamp Sin.
Swamp Thing, though. Ooh. BB King.
Beans.
No, that's Albert Kent.
Yeah, you're right.
That's Albert.
Fog on the water,
Oh my.
black moon glow.
Another one
Heat
of
in
them.
my chest where the cold roots grow. Eyes like fire, skin like rain. Ever kiss tastes sweet like pain. She hummed that hymn like a midnight prayer. Every word say, boy, you better beware. Swamp sin, drown me slow, drag me down where the dark roots grow. Swamp sin, voodoo true, kiss my soul till it turn on you.
have to know her line.
Do you want to meet her too?
I think I know her. How come sweet when it comes from you? Yeah, I think I know that one.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
That one's just fun. I'm gonna have to listen to that at least like, I don't know, 5, 6 more fucking times, probably in a row.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull down this whole album.
Yeah.
Well, I'm eventually. Someone asked me if this is for sale. Like one of the randos on the channel was just like, "Hey, is this for sale? Can I buy this album?" So I'm gonna have to convert it all to FLAC and put it up on Bandcamp for $10 or whatever. And I guess I'll do Blackbird as well. But tomorrow I'm gonna finally put Crimson Kiss up as a full album on the YouTube channel and see how that gets reaction.
That's gonna be a banger.
We'll see. We'll see. All right. So the next one's called. Yeah. What?
I'm sorry, I'm going back to the lyrics. You're right. When it comes to me, it's all about the lyrics. The lyric train on that one is amazing. It follows. I can almost guess what the next line was going to be just by the lyrical train of it.
That's
there's
good.
Oh God, there's a line in it though. You know what? I'm gonna listen to it a couple more times. We'll talk about this again. Let's move on.
All right. So the next one is called Voodoo Love in the Lowdown Slow. Now, the Lowdown Slow is the nickname for Saint Louvier. So you know how they call New Orleans the Big Easy?
Yeah.
Well, you call Saint Louvier the Lowdown Slow, cher, because that's what it is. It's low down, it's slow. You don't take things too fast in Saint Louvier. You understand now?
Was this the song is gonna break me?
This is the song. I don't know if it's going to break you, but this is the song when Janet listened to it, because I gave it to her to listen to because of her character. She's just like, this is me 100%. This is Janet's reaction to this song. So let's take a listen and see, shall we? Voodoo Love in the Lowdown Slow.
Down in Louvier, Sherry. Them women got voodoo in their hips, and they know just what to do with it.
No.
She walked that walk like a midnight spell. Eyes like fire and a mouth like hell. Every step is a wicked prayer. Every sway saying, boy, you better beware. Got the saints crossing themselves when she passed. 'Cause that sugar got a bite like glass. Voodoo love in the lowdown slow. Twist your soul till you can't let go. Voodoo love, yeah, voodoo true. She gon' take your heart and put a spell on you. Skirt cut high like a devil's dare. Lips so sweet, but they don't play fair. Laugh like sin in a preacher's dream. Body saying every wicked thing it means. Got that hoodoo heat, got the data smile. Once she touch you gone a while. Voodoo love in the lowdown slow. Burn your soul like a bayou glow. Voodoo love, yeah, voodoo true. She gon' break your chains and make a fool of you.
lady shun. She don't need no gree-gree bag, no candle flame. She is the spell, baby. She ain't through. Slow.
So it's Saint Louvier, Louviers, Saint Louvier, Saint Louis, Saint Louis, down Louis, baby. You understand, Cher? So anyway, what do you think of that one there, Connell?
I had a couple different thoughts. It's a love story between Remy and
Rogue.
The whole album is just a love story between those two. God, I think I can make a character for your superhero game based off this album. And have fun with it. That's the important thing. Have fun with it.
Well, my favorite part of that song is, well, two things. One, clearly there's two guitarists in the band. There's the guy that's like the fucking virtuoso, and then there's the rhythm guy that just keeps everything moving. But I love the walking rhythm. That
That made me think
instead of it having the walking rhythm that you normally would have in a song, it's almost you can hear the sway of her hips in the way it's walking it. You know?
Yeah. Honestly, when I first heard that, my first reaction was like, "Play that funky white music, White Boy."
Well, okay, it's funny. The first time I heard it, my reaction was, "Oh, Baby Makes Her Blue Jeans Talk" by Jesus Christ, I can't remember his name right now.
I know the song though.
Why can I not remember? Cover the Rolling Stone, Freaking at the Freakers Ball, Dr. Hook. Dr. Hook. That's
Yeah.
remember that Baby Makes Her Blue Jeans Talk. What do you think of that one, Sergeant Dan?
Oh no, the walking rhythm guitar. You know,
The bass, man. The bass in that boom, 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 boom. Like it was like you can just
put a little
see
funk in that
ass.
blues.
Yeah, and you can just see this chick's ass moving. You know what I mean? You're just like, what the fuck is this? This is cool. All right. We're on the second to last song now.
Can we cast what's her name? The one that got the Gene commercial chick.
Oh, Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, can we cast her as that guitarist?
Well, sadly, no. Because
No.
this is a voodoo queen. She's black, son. And the guy even says it in an earlier song. Also, like you'll notice he uses this term voodoo true a lot.
Yeah.
Voodoo true is an expression that means, Cher, this shit's real. You know, when someone says voodoo true in a conversation with you, if you're talking to someone and they say blah, 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 but voodoo true, it's like they're saying, no, legit magic just happened. Like they're not even questioning it. In their minds, this was 100% hoodoo. You know, like it happened. Voodoo true. All right, this is the second to last song. This is called Silk Bonds.
You can just see that gator gliding.
Velvet heat in a room gone dark.
A minute 10.
Chains on the floor
intro.
like a work of art. Gold on her wrists, silk on her skin. Every breath pulling me deep within. She whispered low, boy, don't fight. I'm gonna love you till it hurt just right. Candles bleed in a crimson glow. Wine on her lips and a taste like woe. Hands like fire, words like sin. Every night's a promise I can't rescind. She whispered low, boy, don't fight. You pray to God, but I want tonight. Silk bombs, soft and tight, lock me down in that long black night. Silk bombs, heat so true, tie my soul till it break in two. Blood red moon and a prayer on chain. Pleasure cut deep like a holy pain. Say your vows where the shadows creep. Love ain't pure if it don't run deep. Silk bombs, burning red, wrap me down till the world go dead. Silk bombs, voodoo true, make me sin till I pray to you. Silk bombs, soft and tight.
Mm-mm.
So between this and the conversation we've been having, I so want to run a fucking the equivalent of a Justice League Dark campaign in my universe, man. Think about this. Think about this. You got this doing all this Bayou shit. You've got Blackbird doing all that Southwest fucking crazy native stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole town called Concordance, which is basically like Salem, but like Arkham Salem. You know, like that sort of that Cthulhu type feel. And I want to do an album. I'm waiting for the sound to hit me for what the music from there would be like, because I don't want it to be too Celtic, but I don't want it to be too rock. It's got to be like almost like a sort of a mystical folk sound. And once I have that, I'm going to do an album for that area, right?
Do you
But
know?
hang on. If you look at the Patreon, I don't know if you guys are on the Patreon or not. I just did all the prisons last week.
Yeah.
5 days each prison, and one of them was the Magic Prison, where they put the biggest threats. So can you imagine? You've got the Dark Brotherhood as threats. You've got various other magics as threats. You've got the old ones as threats, and then as of this week, I added in. I think it's going to be Monday. No, I think it came out today. It went out today. The Crimson Dawn, which is this whole fucking Asmodean cult that worships this one fucking demon that they're trying to bring into the world and shit. So like I've got all this cool magic shit that I'll never get to in a normal fucking, hey, we're superheroes, you know what I mean? So I would love to when that came. All right, go ahead. What do you think of that one, guys?
Oh no, that deep Delta blues just grabbing you by the throat and it's like, here it is, tie you up, beat you down, and make you enjoy it too.
That's fair.
I had a couple like minor mental images that went with that. The entrance before I had heard any of the lyrics, just the entrance. A jail cell. What?
It's a 1:10 intro.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So either like a prison gate, like Black Gate or whatever prison gate opens. The guy walks out. He lights a cigarette, cigar, whatever, and it just slowly goes from his boots to his face as he lights a cigar or cigarette, whatever, blows the smoke, and he's just walking. That was the mental image I had out of that.
That's fair.
It could also be out of a bar, but it's a I don't want to say it's a walking song, but it's an interest to a character. That theme interest for a character.
So if he's coming from the Magic Prison, he's walking out of Black Hollow. Black Hollow is basically the Appalachians are full of ghost stories, hollows where the mist clings like a shroud and the air tastes of secrets. But there's one place where the ghosts aren't stories and the mist isn't natural. Hidden behind the veils of illusion in a valley scrubbed from every map stands a fortress where reality itself is locked in iron chains. And that place is fucking badass. But oh well.
No, I read through it and it's like, oh yeah, that's.
So for each prison I put for each prison that I put up, I also put their primary prisoner, right? And who is the person you could almost think in the mentality of who is this prison built around? And for that one, it's the Crimson Archon. So if you ever read the stuff, Connell, there's the Dark Brotherhood, and they have the Crimson faction and the Gold faction, and they're constantly competing for control of the Dark Brotherhood. The Crimson faction are all vampires. That's their thing. And the Crimson Archon, because each thing has an Archon that runs it. It's almost like Hellfire Club broken down. The Crimson Archon is literally the oldest known vampire in the world, and he's imprisoned in Black Hollow. And that they lock him the fuck down because if that guy ever gets out, like holy shit, what's going to happen to the world? So it's fun stuff like that. But I'll never get to that in like the Guardians game or Union City Blues. They're not going to take on that shit. But now you got me wanting. Like I'm halfway jonesing for this, but not quite there yet.
You get going a Dark League, Justice League Dark League one. You have me hook, line, sinker. I mean that's more my jam than red tights and a cape.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, you ready for the last song from the album?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the last song. It's called Burning Wings.
Ooh.
fall out the sky. A crown in flames and a shadow cry. Ash on the wind where the angels bled. Gold turned black where the saints once tread. Raise your hands, let the darkness sing. Hear the choir with the broken wings. Chains on grace and the candles die. Hell gon' rise while the heavens lie. Burning wings on a blackened sky. Sing your prayer while the saints still cry. Burning wings set the heavens free. Fall from grace and fall with me. Smoke in the rafters, fire in the rain. Every hallelujah cut by pain. Blood on the altar, wine run dry. A kiss for the damned, for the angels die. Burning wings on a blackened sky. Sing your prayer while the saints still cry. Burning wings like the devil's fire. Build your throne on a funeral pyre. Mercy, God. Chains on the cross and a faith undone. Mercy, falling down. Heaven gon' speak when the drums gon' sound. Burning wings on a blackened sky. Raise your voice, make the angels cry. Burning wings, let the judgment ring. Hell gon' sing when the church bells swing. For the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
So that's the whole album.
No, that's that gets the real core of that area that you want.
Yeah.
It the blues, the southern rock, the metal overtones in it.
Mm-hmm.
It just the whole album just boom, boom, boom.
Mm.
It's a concept album,
Oh, absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
it hits it so well.
Connell, any thoughts?
Love the entire album. Fun as hell just to would be, going back to gaming. Just listening to this album to piece together a character. I have a general idea. I mean, hell, I even have a name, which says, for me right now says something.
Yeah, I saw your name. I would offer the suggestion of either be Alexander Chance or Saint Chance.
Saint Chance.
His mama called him Saint because she wanted him to be one, and his daddy was a Chance. Like that's it.
Right. The Chance was like a nickname because mama took one.
Now that's you just ripping off fucking Hard Target, right?
Yeah, but it's a great fucking line.
It's a great line, but you don't want to rip it off, so you got to homage it. So you homage it by saying his mama called your first name Saint. My mama thought I'd be one. That's his whole thing. And then why Chance? Well, because my daddy was one. What I mean? Like that's the whole point.
Right.
And then in those two words, you've got a name that sounds almost like a superhero name, Saint Chance, but you also got a little story in there as well, and that makes it have more impact. You go Alexander Chance St. Cloud, that just sounds like a fucking native folk singer. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Saint Chance. I get that. I can get that. Mama was an angel, and well, Daddy was something else. No.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Saint Chance. But anyway, I think that album's fucking killer diller, man. Like it drives me nuts how good it is. While we were listening to those tracks, by the way, the listenership on the Bayou Saints album went up to 300. So from 272 or whatever when we started this to 300. And Blackbird jumped up to 972 in the time that we've been doing this. So I don't know who's listening to this shit, but man, people are listening to this shit, and that makes me happy.
No, it's good stuff. It is fun.
Meanwhile, by the way, Crystal Insurance has 17 views.
That one's only going to hit a certain crowd. This one, it's multi-genre type feel to it. Sarge is right. You got the deep, hard blues rocks. You got the storytelling. It's just
there's a lot of magic in the music I've done. I don't think people realize how many songs I've done that have magic in them. And that's kind of like the point is that like there's this whole magical thing happening that no one's paying attention to, but they just think it's cute. And it's like, no. There's shit going down. Go ahead, Serge.
No, it because in your world you have the Wiccan.
Oh yes,
obviously tapped into it.
Oh yes,
she knows what's going on, and she's doing her best to make sure this stays contained.
The Wiccan is essentially the Doctor Strange of the universe, right?
Right.
Except she's the Wiccan. So, like her organization's called the Women's Holistic Institute for Metaphysics. WHIM. Right? WHIM. But her entire thing is, I mean, she looks like fucking like if Chrissy Hind and David Bowie as the Thin White Duke were slammed into one person with a bit longer hair, right? And her whole personality is, what's her name? Jennifer Saunders from Absolutely Fabulous.
Yes.
So whenever she's talking to her, she's like, sweetie, darling, sweetie, I don't have time for this. Darling, sweetie, darling, take the cross, find the crossroads, drive the spikes, let me know how it goes. Like, that's her whole thing. But her entire modus operandi is that she collects artifacts, cursed items, things like that, and locks them down in her vault. That's her whole thing, is to get that shit out of play, and get it off the board, because that's what all these idiot, like, as far as she's concerned, 90% of wizards, if not more, and magic users and witches and shaman are just morons who are fucking up the world and not realizing that they're doing the bidding of darker forces, right? So this made me have to think about, okay, so all the gods and that type of stuff is mostly tied to the High Asian Iconians, right? And the Lords of the Underdark and all that guy, that sort of the Underlock, that sort of thing, right? The Lords of the Underlock and all that. But then you have the demonic shit. And that's more Mesopotamian, Sumerian, Judaic, it's all that Middle Eastern demon shit going on, right? So then I had to think, well, what's the opposition to that? It's not the Iconians, because they're just like Asgardians, essentially. So there is the Abrahamic heaven, the whole idea of that, but it's all very Old Testament. So if you want to feel for what the opposition to all of this shit is like, watch the first Prophecy movie.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Of like what
Yeah.
they're like and things like that. Or watch that movie with Legion. It's called Legion.
So with Paul
Bettany, where they're trapped in the diner and hell
Yeah.
for them. That's what you're dealing with when you get into that side of things, right? So it's like the whole idea is that this is like this fucking expansive creative idea. And the only way I can express it right now, I sent you guys, by the way, in the chat, all the St. Louvier material. If you want we'll tap you into some stuff. And I can always send you the Dark Brotherhood stuff if you're not on the Patreon. But I think you're on the Patreon, aren't you, Connell?
I am.
I need to be. I just
can't afford it. I understand, dude. Trust me, I understand. But there's all this.
Anyways, about
$5 a month. $5 a month.
Yeah, I just need to get. I can just
Anyway, so I'm just really having fun exploring all of this through the music. You know what I mean? Like I'm not even exploring it through the written lore. I'm exploring a lot of it through the music, and that's coming off really fun.
I mean, just like
and it deepens the lore,
right?
Because it's one thing to write it out, like most of us do in role playing games.
Mm-hmm.
But now, because of AI, because I'm doing the same thing with the story I'm writing.
Yeah.
I've hit posted a couple things on the AI chat room.
Mm-hmm.
And to make a song within the world you're creating, you're giving it life.
Sure.
How token?
Lord
of the Rings.
Tolkien.
Yeah, I know I said it wrong as soon as I said it. I'm like, that's not right.
Well, it's a genre.
Yeah, I mean, that's you're a bloody swamp rat. Oh God, what would that sound like?
Here.
Do a Celtic Cajun.
I don't think you've heard this one. This is Circe Laveau. This is another Saint Louvier type person.
I walk the streets where shadows hide, cloaked in secrets my truth denied. They whisper names, they know my spell. In the midnight air where shadows dwell, I feel the darkness crawl inside. It tempts, it pulls the rising tide, but I've made my pact. I know the cost to guard the light, whatever's lost. I feel the darkness crawl inside. It tempts, it pulls the rising tide, but I've made my pact. I know the cost. darkness calls, but I won't bend. I am the witch, the world's last friend. I've seen their faces in the smoke, eyes like embers, voices show. They want the world, they want my soul, but I'm still here, still in control. The moonlight cuts through clouds of gray. The shadows reach, but I make them sway. They break like glass on whispered wind. I draw the line, I won't give in. I am the covenant keeper night, bound by the stars to hold the light. The darkness calls, but I won't bend. I am the witch, the world's last friend. I'll walk the line where shadows tread. The spell is cast, the oath
Alright, so you get the idea on this one.
until the end.
It's not one of my favorites, but the whole idea is that I did a bunch of songs that are either witchcraft or other stuff, but they're hidden, right? They're not like as overt as like the Bayou Saint stuff or the Blackbird stuff, right? And the whole goal of it is to basically make it sound different. Then I did 2 songs, so I'm going to play each of them for you because I want you to hear them, that basically did not hide anything. But people, I don't think, realized that when I played them the first time for them, I don't think they listened to the lyrics. The first one is wrong place. Burp. Hang on. I gotta go back. It's in the Valorous stuff. Where's my Valorous stuff? Boom. Was Rain Dumere, and she has a song called "The Circle Remains." And if you actually listen to what she sings in this song,
Ash to root and root to flame. The path is dark but not profane. Before the bells, before the blade, the world was born from what we made. We are daughters of ash and tide. We bleed with the moon and we do not hide. With salt on our skin and storm in our breath, we speak the names they've silenced to death. The seed, the soul, the sleepless hour. We've carried life through fire and flower. No king nor crown gave us our might. We drew it down from star and night. Oh, hear us now, forgotten queens. With milk and blood we forge the means. No fear, no shame, no cross to bear. The olden path still lingers there. We are the flame that does not fade. The spell unbroken, the debt unpaid. Through birth and bone, through man's cruel reign, you buried the name, but the circle remains. We whispered healing in the field. We sang to stones the wounds to seal. And when they burned what we became, we rose from ash and bore the flame. We keep the herb, we stir the well. We walk the line, twigs
So witchcraft, right? Like just 100% witchcraft. Okay. If you have read my book Covenant, you know that the lead singer, it's all about the lead singer from Crimson Kiss, Allie Harrigan, who is witch blood. Her mother was a powerful witch, and she comes from a line of witches. So her blood, because of her generation, makes her witch blood, which makes her powerful and her blood worth something. So there's always, these powers that are going to be trying to capture her and take her, because with her blood, they can do something. So I wrote a song for them about this in a way. Yes, Connell, you have something you want to say?
I just before we hop on the next song, but continue.
Sure. Okay. Anyway, well, I'll continue when I play the song. So go ahead and say what you want to say.
The symbolism in that song, the circle before the bells and before the blade, the ashes.
Yeah.
You have Salem witch trial with the bells and the blade. You have the circle, which the circle is one of the most powerful symbols in magic for people who are practitioners of magic. The symbolism in that song I got goosebumps. I mean,
nice.
And you're absolutely right. You do. I think it helps if you know not a little. I think it helps if somebody's listening to that if they know a small percentage of just what that song is talking about. Because if you have no idea, I'm like, this song would have been great if they used this for the theme song for a charm. It would have been amazing, which it would have. But that's about as deep as they would have got.
Yeah. Well, that song is about witches, right? And the persecution of witches, whether they were, it's specifically about white witches being persecuted. The whole idea of they heal in the field and they use stone to close the wound and what have you, right? So that was the whole idea there. So then we get Allie's part of this, which is called Shared Sin.
I've heard of that one.
Into their fear, called us temptress, witch and seer, lit the pyres, passed the blame, but we rose dancing in the flame. They crowned their saints, erased our skin, wrote us out, then wrote us in, but every exile holds a crown, and every fall just touched the ground. We didn't kneel, we didn't run, we kissed the dark, became the sun. Truth we held within, so now we rise in shared sin. They named us guilty, so we wore the flame. Shared sin, shared story, still no shame. From me to me, from her to you, we bear the weight and make it new. They broke our names, we grew them back. Shared sin and no attack. You called it wild, we called it breath. You feared our joy and called it death. But we remember every trace. We carry power in disgrace. I am the hunger, I am the fruit, I am the mother, I am the root, I am the myth you tried to bend, but I am woman without end. They named us guilty, so we wore
So the whole idea of that one is the idea that the women share the sin, right? They all have to share it. This is their burden, and so this is the stuff. Like I've been just subtly weaving as much as I can this witchcraft and this magic and this alternate world and all of this shadow through the Zenith universe. So you're getting all this like poppity happity stuff or this cool metal stuff, but every now and then you're getting something that's just like talking about shit. You know what I mean? It's just like letting you know that there's something happening in this world, and it's fun. You got me thinking about this tonight, Connell. Fuck you, man.
I'm sorry.
No, I've never had the urge to run a magic-based campaign in the Zenith universe, touching on all this shit. And then you made me think about that tonight. Now I'm like, shit, that could be fun.
I
really explore that.
Just listening to the music. I think I got the personality nailed down. I think I got a little bit of the background. I still have to learn how to build a character in your system.
Read the fucking rules.
What?
So read the fucking rules. No, I would make the character for you to make it easier, so that way you didn't have to worry about that.
But I think I got the background, and I know more or less how I'd run a hero. I would play a hero. He might, he's a little damaged, but he would be a hero in this one.
Have you heard my my Elisheba, Elisheba, the vampire song essentially?
Guys, you
got to bounce. Yeah. I'm actually going to go to it. It's actually 12:11. I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah, it's time.
That was fun. Thanks for hanging out, boys.
No. Thanks for the game earlier. It was awesome.
Yeah. And thank you, the 4 or 5 of you that have been watching all this time, like Daryl and stuff. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. It's a fun thing I like to do with these guys. And we will get other people to come in the future, but just sit around, listen to some of the music, and then discuss it, because it helps not only reinforce the ideas I've been having, but it helps get some ideas and perspectives from other people as well. So that's kind of fun. I'm glad you guys really, really like Bayou Saints. I'm very happy
that was rocking.
Oh, like I said, I'm going to be listening to the album at least 5 times over before Monday, just to make sure. Like I said, I'd love to take a crack at that one song.
Well, listen to the album, get back to me. It's on the YouTube channel. You can go listen to the whole album there on the ZEG Media YouTube channel, which we're on right now. Blackbird's there too, by the way. In the time we've been talking, Bayou Saints has gone up to 305 views, and Blackbird's gone up to 975. So I don't know why people are watching it, but people are watching it. So good. And we'll see. Like I said, I'm going to probably put up Crimson Kiss tomorrow, so we'll see how that does.
Yeah, all right. It's people are looking for something that's not the generated pop crap.
Yeah, but I also make the generated pop crap too.
but well, even your generated pop crap is still not crap. It's much better than what's out there today. And it's amazing that AI is doing this.
So when I was first introduced to this concept, it was one of the Discordians, Triax Core. He was watching one of the fantasy campaigns I was running with April and Jess and all of them, and he was so moved by the story. He went and he took it and he created a song on Suno. I said, "How the fuck did you do this?" He goes, "It's this thing Suno." I'm like, "What's this?" He goes, "This is the democratization of music creation." And I was like, "What?" And I went and I looked into it, and I made Goblin Stole My Hat. That was the first song I ever made, right? Goblin Stole My Hat. And then I was trying to make some weird fantasy songs. I wasn't thinking about anything else. And then I'm in the car with my buddy Renzo, who's playing in one of my heroic games. And I'm like, "Dude, listen to this fucking song I made in this thing." And I play it for him, and he's like, "This is really good." Then I play another one, and he's like, "This is really good." He goes, "Why the fuck are you playing this for me if we're in a superhero campaign? Why aren't you making music to inspire me for that?" And I'm like, "Well, all right, let me see what I can do with that." So I made Midnight Skyline was the first one I did, and then Call of the Wild. But in Call of the Wild, I needed to so I did the generations, and I didn't like the way it started, so I was able to go get a wolf howl offline and use that at the start in Audacity. And then one of them had that piano extra. The rest of the song was meh, wasn't as good as the one I chose, but that fucking piano extra was great. So I stole that out and then added it to the end after everything, so she has that little nice piano outro. And that's when I really started getting into this. And the more I went, the more I realized how much I fucking love doing this. It makes me so happy making these songs and getting creative and all that kind of stuff. Dude, I'm up to fuck 300 and something fucking songs now. Like, how many have I fucking made? Hang on, let me take a look. ZEG Media. 353 songs I've made. I remember when I made 100, I'm like, well, I guess I'm done. And then I was at 200. I was, well, there can't be much more. And then I was at 300 really fast. I'm like, okay, fuck, this is crazy. This is clearly something I love doing, so I'm going to keep doing it. All right, gentlemen, have yourself a good night. Thanks for hanging. We appreciate it. Everybody else, we'll see you tomorrow night. It's top 20 time. So if you're a voter, get your votes in. If not, I'll poke you on Discord in the morning to get your votes in before the afternoon so I can calculate out the top 20. Bye. Yes, Beans is hunting a bug. You are correct, sir.